Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Hope Valley's heart beats stronger than ever as Hallmark officially confirms what devoted viewers around the world have been waiting for. When Calls the Heart will return for its 13th season. The news sent waves of excitement through the Hearties community, sparking discussions, theories, and an overwhelming flood of love for a show that has become far more than just a television drama, a celebration of faith, friendship, and enduring hope. Season 13 is set to usher in a new era of storytelling, one that blends nostalgia with renewal, and promises to deepen the emotional roots that have always defined this beloved Hallmark universe. The announcement itself carried an energy that was both familiar and thrillingly new. Cast members began hinting at big things to come long before Hallmark's official reveal, dropping subtle clues on social media and in interviews that left fans guessing. Erin Crocco, who has embodied Elizabeth Thornton since the very beginning, expressed her heartfelt gratitude for the fans whose loyalty made this milestone possible. In her own charming way, she reflected on how much Elizabeth has grown from the young, idealistic teacher who first arrived in Coal Valley, to the resilient woman and mother who continues to find purpose, love, and strength in Hope Valley's ever-changing landscape. Her words reminded everyone that When Calls the Heart isn't just a period drama, it's a journey of transformation, both for the characters and for the viewers who have followed them for over a decade. Behind the scenes, Hallmark executives reportedly knew that renewal was inevitable. Season 12 closed with record-breaking ratings, making it one of the network's highest-rated series of 2025. The emotional intensity of the previous season, Elizabeth's evolving relationship with Nathan Grant, the town's revival after hardship, and the introduction of new faces proved that Hope Valley still had endless stories to tell. Yet what makes Season 13 so special isn't just the continuation of those threads. It's the promise of rediscovery. For years, When Calls the Heart has balanced between change and tradition, always finding a way to honor its roots while stepping boldly into new territory. Season 13, according to insiders, will do exactly that, blending heartfelt nostalgia with unexpected twists. Much of the anticipation centers on where Elizabeth's journey will go next. After years of personal trials, heartbreak, and healing, she seems poised for a chapter that could finally bring her the peace she's long sought. The chemistry between Erin Crocco and Kevin McGarry has only deepened, and many fans believe that this will be the season where Elizabeth and Nathan's relationship finally settles into a lasting rhythm. Their connection has evolved from restrained longing to a quiet but profound understanding. It's not the fairy tale spark of youthful romance anymore. It's something more grounded, more real. Elizabeth has learned to love through loss, and Nathan has learned to open his heart after years of carrying guilt and duty. The two have walked separate emotional paths for so long, but now all signs point to them finding their way toward each other once and for all. But When Calls the Heart has never been about just one love story. The tapestry of Hope Valley thrives on the intertwining lives of its townsfolk, with their dreams, struggles, and small victories. Season 13 will reportedly spotlight some long-overdue arcs for supporting characters. Rosemary and Lee, the heartbeat of humor and warmth in the series, are stepping into an even richer family storyline. With their journey as parents deepening, viewers can expect moments that are both tender and delightfully funny. Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith's chemistry remains unmatched, and every glance, every exchange between them carries the authenticity of two actors who know their characters inside and out. Meanwhile, Bouchard's future remains one of the biggest question marks heading into the new season. After his complicated departure at the end of Season 12, fans are wondering if he will make a triumphant return or if the charming businessman's story has reached its bittersweet end. Hallmark executives have remained tight-lipped, but there are whispers that Lucas may not be entirely gone from the picture. His story, once centered on ambition and charm, has evolved into something more layered and human. whether he returns to reconcile with his past or to find a new purpose. His presence continues to loom over the heart of Hope Valley, of course. No When Calls the Heart season would be complete without new arrivals, shaking up the peaceful rhythm of the town. The production team has hinted that several new characters will make their debut in season 13, some tied to familiar families, others completely new to Hope Valley. Each arrival brings its own set of challenges and revelations, adding fresh energy to a series that has always thrived on community and change. Hallmark insiders have described the new season as transformative, suggesting that the newcomers will test the values and relationships that have long defined the town. Thematically, season 13 appears poised to explore renewal not just of romance, but of purpose and faith. Hope Valley has endured loss, tragedy, and transformation before, but this chapter feels especially reflective. There's a sense of coming full circle, of revisiting what the town stands for while looking forward to a new generation. Elizabeth's students are growing up, the town's industries are evolving, and the world outside their little valley is changing rapidly. As technology, opportunity, and social shifts begin to touch even their remote corner, the townspeople must adapt while holding fast to the values that define them: kindness, courage, and heart. Visually, the upcoming season promises to be stunning. Filming has taken advantage of new cinematic techniques that showcase the sweeping beauty of British Columbia's landscape, from misty morning classroom scenes to the golden glow of the Hope Valley skyline. Each frame is crafted to capture the emotional tone of the story. There's an intimacy to the way the camera lingers on familiar places: the schoolhouse, the cafe, the church, as if reminding viewers that these aren't just sets, but symbols of belonging. For longtime fans, simply seeing those iconic streets again feels like coming home. Off-screen, the cast has expressed their deep affection for one another, which continues to shine through in their performances. Aaron Crackle's leadership, both on and off set, has earned her the affection of the entire team. Kevin McGarry, ever humble and quick with humor, often credits the show's longevity to its unshakable heart. Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith frequently share lighthearted moments from behind the scenes, giving fans glimpses of the genuine camaraderie that fuels their on-screen magic. Even after 12 seasons, the cast's enthusiasm feels undimmed. They approach each new script not as a repetition of what's come before, but as an opportunity to discover something truer, deeper, and more meaningful. The writers, too, are mindful of the show's legacy. Each season must strike a delicate balance between giving fans the comfort they crave and surprising them with fresh turns. Hallmark knows that When Calls the Heart is not just a television series. It's a ritual for millions who gather every week to share laughter, tears, and inspiration. The creative team has reportedly been exploring storylines that honor the spirit of community that first drew audiences in, while gently expanding its emotional scope. There's talk of story arcs dealing with forgiveness, new beginnings, and even a few subtle nods to the show's earliest seasons, a treat for those who've been there since day one. Another layer of anticipation surrounds the possibility of guest appearances and special cameos, with whispers about former cast members expressing interest in returning for short arcs. The idea of seeing familiar faces again has fans buzzing, although nothing official has been confirmed. Erin Krakow herself recently said in an interview that Hope Valley has a way of calling people home, a phrase that instantly set off speculation about a potential return for beloved characters from earlier seasons. Whether these rumors materialize or not, the very thought adds a sense of mystery and excitement to the countdown toward the premiere. Beyond the storytelling, the renewal announcement carries emotional weight because it represents endurance. In an era when so many shows fade after a few years, When Calls the Heart continues to thrive, its viewership unwavering, its message timeless. It's more than just a romantic drama. It's a sanctuary for those who crave warmth and sincerity in storytelling. Each season release feels like a reunion between old friends, a gentle reminder that kindness and faith can still light the darkest paths. The fact that it has lasted long enough to reach a 13th season speaks volumes about the connection between the show and its audience. The production team has reportedly been working tirelessly to ensure that the 13th season delivers a cinematic and emotional experience unlike any before. From costume design to musical scoring, every detail has been refined to elevate the tone. The composer has teased that the new season's score will include themes from earlier years, woven seamlessly into new melodies symbolizing continuity and growth. It's a subtle but powerful way of saying that even as time moves forward, the heart of Hope Valley beats to the same rhythm it always has. The premiere date announcement has become a beacon of joy for fans across continents. Social media platforms lit up with